Yeah.
I'd been to see Sir Radzig.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
I can well imagine. I wouldn't want the Zul's plundering my estates either. If I had any.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the area. There's nothing else for it.
That makes sense. I don't think he'll come to us. So we'll just have to hope we run into him. I'd like to check out the big forest to the north, and then carry on via Ujits.
Sure.
Mount up then, and let's go.
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here.
What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We'll reach Ujits soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he drinks like the devil himself.
There's nothing strange about that. Every other man of the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a lecher.
Or both.
Quiet. Listen.
Oh, for the love of God! Help! Please. Please, sir. Help me.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzig, in the manner of speaking. What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls, You've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Ah, let them get well soaked, and then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
But what about the girls? Those men, they were...
Ah, I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
Well, unless they be nuns.
Kuno, the girl's right. If we delay, her friends will pay the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry, but it's caution that'll keep you alive, not chivalrous deeds.
You promised Sir Radzig you protect his fiefdom, and that means his subjects too.
Come on, it's not like their lives are in any real danger. Hagen's men just want a bit of fun.
A bit of fun? Are you fucking serious? You know very well, Kuno, how innocent girls can end up after a bit of fun with animals like that. Well, I, for one, am not going to sit back and let it happen, even if I have to creep in there myself and try to rescue them.
Oh, all right. It's not the smartest thing to do. But let's go and tackle those fuckers if that's how you want it.
Good. Thanks.
Right. We better try and save those girls from Hagen's brutes. Let's go!
Hey! You want to have a scrap?
Scrap? That's You've nothing better to...
Nah, let's forget.
I'll lend you my dice cup. Let's throw a few dice, eh?
Well then, reckon you can take me on? Come and have a bit of a punch-up, Henry. A bruise or two.
Sit down and have a drink with us before it's all gone.
You're like a hero to me. You're like a big brother to me. Actually,
They left us some damn good booze here. And as my old man used to say, the fire of battle must be quenched. Of course, the only battle he was ever in was with Ma. But still, it fits. Anyway, I hope you'll drink with us.
Sure. Why look a gift horse in the mouth?
My words exactly. Me and the lads were just saying how we know nothing about you. Most of the folk around here have hardly been further than the village market. But you must have seen a thing or two.
That I have. I suppose you heard about the raising of Skallets.
Aye, I heard. And Radzig told me you're from there. But that's probably not the kind of story to go with wine and good cheer.
Come and count some spots, Henry?
Have you heard of Sir Hans Capon?
I heard his name mentioned in Colleen, in connection with some wench, as I recall. A young dandy, eh?
Yeah, that's him. He's going to inherit Rat-Eye once he comes of age. I run some errands for him now and again. Well, once we were at the baths together, and his lordship wanted to seduce one of the bath maids.
Naturally, that's what the baths are for, among other things.
Yeah, but with Sir Hans, nothing is ever straightforward. First, I had to play strip dice.
That's good. Did you win?
I did, but I had to strip myself anyway to get into the tub. Only no sooner had I done so than his lordship demanded wine from the castle cellars, which is a long fucking way from there.
I reckon you're a man who can't resist a challenge.
If I'd been sober. I went all the way there and back in my undergarments, and no sooner was I back than he sent me to pick flowers for the girl from the castle gardens.
It's starting to sound like a fairy tale with 3 wishes.
Well, actually, he probably did have a third wish, but he didn't get a chance to say it.
How's that?
Well, I got back only to find the girl's sweetheart, some guard called Arson Balls, well, that's what Sir Hans called him, trying to drown him in the bath.
Drown a nobleman over a wench. That's balls, all right.
Well, Sir Hans was naked and drunk, so he didn't look very noble. Anyway, I tackled this fella and saved Sir Hans from him. It could have all got out of hand, but it ended with only a few bruises. Sir Hans never got his way with the girl, though.
All that trouble for nothing. Tell us another.
Do you know Talmberg?
I do. It's that castle on the hill, not far from here.
That's right. Sir Divish is the lord there. You might have heard he was locked up in his own castle for 7 years by another lord he had some dispute with.
I remember hearing something about that. How did he get out?
His wife, Lady Stephanie, managed to get justice for him in the end, with the help of the provincial council.
Right. But I thought you were going to tell us something about yourself, Henry.
I'm getting there. It's to do with the young Lady Stephanie. She took a liking to me and asked me to help her get some things for her cousin's wedding, which I did. And she was very, very grateful.
So the lady was nice to you. That's a charming story. Not exactly bard material.
No, you don't get it, Kuno. She was very grateful.
What are you... No. Never. You and the lady of the castle.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise for me, too.
Are you mad? Did it cross your mind what her husband could do?
No, I suppose. But I was caught up in the moment.
Jesus, Henry. Let me give you a word of advice. We're not from here, so it doesn't matter much. But I wouldn't go telling that story around these parts.
Of course not, don't worry.
How about a game?
Tell us another.
My dice cock.
Have you seen Sasau Monastery?
I've seen it from the outside. A fine building. But at the pace they're going, it'll never be finished.
You could be right. Anyway, I've seen it from the inside.
Like, you were in the courtyard?
Like I was in the cloisters.
Good one. Only the monks are allowed in there.
Exactly.
Come on, Henry. I like a good story, but at least make it believable.
I swear to God. I had to get in there to find a fella who was hiding out amongst the monks.
I see, but they don't take, no offence, every idiot that comes along.
No. You have to be able to read and write, and speak Latin, and sing it, even. No, or at least convince them you can.
You speak Latin?
Sure. Basio sepo volam, qui plagam diligo solam.
I'm impressed. What does it mean?
Something about how you can't trust anyone. I don't know exactly.
You don't have to understand Latin to know that.
No, it comes in handy if you want to insult a priest, though.
Well, we have a scholar in our midst. And what's it like in the cloisters?
It's like time moves at a different pace there. You pretty much have to do the same thing day in, day out. Get up before dawn, pray in the chapel, eat with the brothers, then go and work in the gardens or the library.
I don't think I can handle that much excitement.
Yeah. It takes some getting used to, all right.
A nice story, but let's just drink.
Greetings.
I've got some goods here.
All right. Good luck then.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we set out?
Sure. We'll head towards Sasau today. Jakey heard at the tavern in Ledechko that someone there saw some unfamiliar horseman.
You think they could be Hagens?
Maybe, maybe not. It's enough that they're not local. Could be the escort of some merchant caravan, of course.
Jakey, go and scout ahead. Don't want us running into any surprises.
See if there's a good spot for us to camp.
Right, Chief.
What's the matter with Jakey? No back talk.
I gave him a swig of schnapps at supper. Perhaps it made a man of him overnight.
Or that boar piss of yours took away his will to live.
Brother! Where are you?
All right, Henry. I'm coming, brother!
Sucker! Catch the horses!
They're on the river bank!
We have to get back to the bank! Quick! Before they cut us off!
Christ.
Back the way we came! At them!
You're going to cry!
to the woods! We'll lose them there!
What now?
I don't know. They could be lying in wait for us anywhere. Someone must have snitched on us. We should split up and get the fuck out of here.
So every man for himself?
Just so.
But you think it was one of the band who betrayed us?
Look around for yourself. Who's missing? Jakey. That's who. I sent him on ahead, and he knows which way we're going. That little fucking Judas! When I get my hands on him, he'll rue the day he was born.
I'll try and track him down. You can't be too far away.
No, it's too risky. He could have Hagen's people all around him. All we need to do is get out of here in one piece.
Damn. Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the Rat-Aid tourney?
Yeah.
I see everyone made it back in one.
Thank Christ. Someone up there must like us. Somehow we always manage to get out of these sticky situations.
Oh, someone up there, or someone down there.
Yeah, right. Well, the main thing is we made it.
So we'll go patrolling again?
We will, but not you.
What? Why not?
I found out where Jakey is. I want you to grab him and beat everything he knows about Hagen out of him.
Well, that sounds like a good plan. But why me?
For one thing, you're reliable. And for another, you're not likely to wring his neck on sight. Which can't be said for the rest of us.
Where is he hiding?
He isn't, the little shit. He's drinking away his 30 pieces of silver in some alehouse, bold as brass. The inn on the meadow, or something like that.
The inn in the glade?
Yeah, that's the one.
What are you going to be doing in the meanwhile?
We'll go on patrol as normal. It could be a trick, you see, to lure us into a trap.
But what if they're waiting to spring a trap on me?
It could well be, Henry, so you should be very careful. But one thing's for sure, Jakey won't be there forever, and someone's got to go and check it out.
I'll get going then.
Go. And when you find him, deal with him however you see fit. Just make sure you find out what he knows first.
Right, Chief.
Greetings, Henry.
Listen, Matthew, I'm running Pribys Lavitz now. How would you like...
How much work?
Lots of it. Don't you worry about...
Henry, that's it.
I might have known.
Why didn't you say so? I can always count on you. I'll get going then, alright?
You do that. But don't forget, you'll have your work cut out.
I don't doubt it. And take care.
Hey, Twatface.
Hey, what do you say to move into Pribys Lavitz?
A job in the woods.
You could help with the building work.
To hell with that. What good...
We...
Ah, emptying tankards is a job I do better.
No doubt I'll regret it.
See you later.
I'll be with you. Welcome. Goodbye.
Hey, stop by and see me when you got time.
A tankard here.
Ale for me.
God preserve you, good night.
I'm looking for Jakey.
He's not here.
But he was here, though, wasn't he?
He was.
But?
But now he's not.
And can you tell me where he is now?
The innkeeper strictly forbids talking about guests and their affairs. You wouldn't be the first to come here looking for someone with no good intentions.
Look here, I understand you have your rules, but in times of crisis, rules sometimes have to be broken. I know a thing or two about that myself.
But I can't see any need.
Did you see the boy?
Sure I did. Everyone here saw him. He was kind of hard.
And what did you make of him?
Well, he was just some young fool who got his hands on a lot of coins somehow.
Exactly. And young fools with lots of coin are bound to end up in a lot of trouble, which is why I have to find him.
So you're not out to hurt him? He was a cheeky young pup, but sweet enough. I wouldn't like it if something happened to him.
Neither would I.
All right then. Jakey went off yesterday evening with some girl. Maria, I think her name was. The daughter of a merchant who stopped off here on his travels.
I see. Any idea?
I heard they went across the fields to the south and disappeared in the pine woods there. Her father went off that way later. He hasn't been seen since.
All right. Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got. You'll love this. Romance on the rocky outcrop, so it seems. Ah, shameless hussy. Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. seems it's not booze we're interested in anymore. It's like Hansel and Gretel went this way.
Good day to you.
What's going on here?
Marie, my daughter's run away. Some people at the inn said they saw her running this way with some...
I see.
I would, of course. And I've got a horse and wagon here.
Well, she's your daughter.
The thing is... But I've got to carry on to Sternberg.
Ah. I can have a look for...
You do that?
Of course. Helping my neighbour in his house.
Thank you.
You said you found her scarf?
Yes. Good luck to you. Maria! My little girl! Come back!
I'm glad you're here, Henry. I thought I'd be...
What the fuck?
I picked up this wench at the inn, see? Only the bitch whacked me.
Did she now?
I haven't a clue. But I reckon as far away from her father as she can get. She could have just asked me for coin.
I say that's the...
Listen, Henry. That thing with Hagen, I didn't want to, really. Jesus, Henry, I've never seen a pile of coin like that in my life. Kuno wouldn't give me as much as half a
Yeah, my heart bleeds. Enough.
Hagen? Lord Zool?
No, I don't know if I'd go as far as...
I knew you and me would understand.
Let you go? That
Henry,
I can believe that. But why didn't you tell...
I don't know.
First, tell me where Hagen is, and then we'll...
I won't say anything as long as I'm tied up.
You don't want to talk? Well then.
All right. Hagen's planning to raid some village. Samapesh, so...
Not a chance. I could do with a bite to eat.
Henry, I'm sorry. Really, I am. I had no choice. I'm glad you're here, Henry. I thought I'd be stuck here till Judgment Day.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I picked up this wench at the inn, see? And we wanted to go somewhere quiet. Only the bitch whacked me on the head with a rock and fucked off with all my coin.
Did she now? And which way did she go?
I haven't a clue. But I reckon as far away from her father as she can get. She won't be going back in a hurry. I've met some mad wenches in my time, but that one was a piece of work. She could have just asked me for coin, instead of trying to smash my skull right away. And then to leave me like this. Listen, Henry. That thing with Hagen, I didn't want... Jesus, Henry, I've never seen a pile of coin like that in...
Yeah, my heart bleeds. Enough.
Hagen? Lord...
No, I don't know if I'd go as far as...
I knew you and me would understand you.
Let you go?
Henry, I'm...
I can believe that.
I don't know.
First, tell me where...
I won't say anything as long as I'm tied up. I know...
All right, I'll untie you.
Thanks, Henry. I knew you wouldn't leave me here.
Spit it out. Quick.
Sure. Hagen's planning to lead a raid on Samapesh himself. He wants to torch the whole village, soon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's awful. I'd like to stay here and talk about it, but if that's everything, I'd rather be on my way.
Get going before I change my mind.
Thanks, Henry. I owe you one, if we ever meet again. And...
I'm all ears.
It's something Kuno was always... He kept cursing that he was fed up with running around for Radze. So I mentioned that to Hagen. And he put together a nice pile of coin for Kuno.
What? He's planning to bribe Kuno?
Exactly. And what I know of the chief, he sure likes the jingle of silver.
Fuck.
I keep telling you he's a swine. Well, glad I could help. So, I'd better get going before someone else turns up looking for me. Maybe we'll meet up again sometime, Henry. And I'll pay you back.
No offence, but it's not a meeting I'll be looking forward to.
Greeting.
I've got some goods here.
All right.
Goodbye.
Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
I've got some. I hope you won't need.
Thank you. I've got something that...
All right.
Yeah.
Aye, they're all about fucking in.
I found Jakey, and I know what Hagen is planning.
Spit it out, then.
Zul plans to raid Samapesh, and he wants to lead the attack himself.
I see. And what about that treacherous little bastard?
I let him go.
What? Are you out of your mind? That little fucker nearly got us all killed.
This hare hops up to me and says in a squeaky little voice,
Oh, what can I say? I believe in giving...
So do I. And I gave one to every man in this band. Only that's not Jakey's.
Saddle up now.
Before we go...
Oh? What's that?
He said you were moaning about Sir Radzik.
Come on, Henry. You know how it is. I like to complain.
No, of course. But Jakey told Hagen about it. And Hagen is planning to bribe you.
Is that so?
I assume, if it comes to it, that you'll remember your oath to Sir Radzik.
What'd you take me for? I might have lost all my...
What I take you for is a subject I won't get into. But in case your knightly honour isn't enough, let me remind you that Sir Radzik knows all about it. And if anything untoward...
All right, Henry. I'm no fool. Don't betray Radzik. At least I hope I'm not.
All right.
There they are. I can see Zul's colours. It seems they want to parley, sir.
Parlay, eh? Right then.
Let's parley.
God be with you, Sir Kuno.
My respects, Sir Hagen.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure since the siege of Lansenbach, wasn't it?
An age ago, that was. In those days, we fought under the same banner.
We did. And even today, we may yet part friends. After all, my quarrel is not with you, but with Cobula.
The thing is, your quarrel with Lord Cobula is my affair, since he tasked me with keeping order in his lands. And you, Hagen, You were disturbing that order.
No offence, sir, but you are just a mercenary whose main concern is keeping order in his purse. My dispute with Radzig Cobbler concerns a higher ideal. Cobbler shamed my family over a trifling misdemeanor. He hanged my father, razed our castle to the ground, gave our property away to his family and cronies. And for that, I demand just retribution. But you don't have to stand in my way, Kuno. I'm well aware why you serve Radzig. You owe him a favour. And from what I've heard, it's not the first time you've had to pay him back. It won't be the last either. The fact of the matter is, you fight Cobbler's battles for him, and you've little or nothing to show for it. If you accept my offer, on the other hand, you can ride away from here a rich man. What do you say, sir?
Kuno, you can't do it.
You're making a common mistake, Henry. There's a difference between what a man can't do and what he ought not to do. In this case, the difference is the size of Hagen's offer.
Have you no honour at all? To sell yourself to the highest bidder?
The only bidder. Radzig never offered me a groschen.
Because you owe him a favour.
And this is the third time I've had to pay him back. My conscience is clean.
Tell me, Kuno, what do you think makes a good mercenary?
If I knew that, I'd have a marble palace in Florence. I'd sit all day on a golden throne, drinking wine. But I suppose for a start, he should be skilled in warfare.
Oh, that's how you see it. But what about those who enlist your service? What they value is loyalty and fulfilling your duty. A mercenary who turns after coin like a vane after the wind isn't worth his salt.
An eloquent speech, but like I said, I've paid Radzig back quite enough. So if you don't mind, I'll take that pile of coin and fuck off.
And then what? Do you think anyone will ever hire you again after they hear of this?
With that much money, I won't have to worry about that for a while. Anyway, everyone will understand how things really stand.
Do you really think Sir Radzig and others like him will share your interpretation of mercenary's honour? Not a chance. Everyone will see you for the swindler and turncoat you are, and Sir Radzig and I will make damn sure you won't come out of this smelling of roses.
Are you threatening me?
Call it what you like.
Fine. It seems you have learned something after all.
You'll stay, then?
Obviously.
Well, it didn't seem so obvious to me.
Come on now, Henry. Don't take offence. And let's go and deal with Hagen.
It's true, Sir Hagen. This is not the first time I've paid Radzig back. Nor will it be the last. But then, he did save my neck from the noose. So I'll be long beholden to him. I'll make no bargain with you. But I will take your silver.
You would fight me? You're a damned fool.
I've no wish to fight, but neither do you. Otherwise you wouldn't have tried to buy me off. So it seems that we're evenly matched. Let's see who fortune favours.
So be it.
Get in!
Oh dear, did that hurt? Oh, yeah!
Well landed.
Well, that's that. Good work, lads.
Ha ha! Whore sons! Well, now it's time for a drink.
I hope I can be of help.
Let's talk about the...
Well...
What do you say to...
Come now. Finally, a
Can we do something...
Finally.
Let's have a word about...
Well... Finally.
Yeah.
Huh?
God be with you, lad. What can I do?
Sir, we got rid of Zool.
Finally, some good news. Tell me all about it.
We caught up with Hagen in the fields near Merhoyed, and there was a skirmish. But before that, Hagen tried to bribe Kuno.
Tell me, how did you persuade Kuno to stay on our side?
You're assuming Kuno would have gone for Hagen's offer?
I'm quite certain he gave it some thought. Considering I don't pay him a single groschen, probably quite a lot of thought.
You're quite right.
So, how did you persuade him?
I simply appealed to his honor, sir.
Simply. Knowing Kuno, I'd say it would be simpler to persuade the devil to go to church on Sunday.
That's not far off the mark. But maybe he's not that bad after all. In the end, he did stay and fight for you.
Any losses on our side? Kuno's men? How did they fare?
Some of Kuno's men fell, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that. Such is a mercenary's life. May they rest in peace. Anyway, you deserve a reward for your efforts. And thank you, Henry. Once again, I'm beholden to you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Thank you, sir. But I'm sure you'd have managed without me.
Don't be so modest, lad. Since that catastrophe at Skalitz, I don't have many people left that I can rely on. Best go and rest now.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye.
God be with you.
I've got some goods here.
All right.
I'd like to learn to fight.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right.
Isn't that quite a lot? Agree?
That's not enough. Agreed.
I'd like to train.
A bit cocky. I never learned as much with a wooden sword. Some say he should even... Let's fight then. Have no fear.
I'll try the axe. And I'll take a shield.
Right, lad.
Come here, lily liver.
No.
This won't take long. Fucker! You asked for it.
Ow.
I'd like to train.
A bit cocky. Another learn as... Some say he should even... Let's fight then.
I'll try the axe. And I'll take a shield.
Right.
You'll get...
I'd like to train.
A bit cocky, ain't you? Another learn as much. Some say he should... Let's fight then.
I'd like to train with a halb.
Right, lad. Jesus Christ! No!